We're live.
All right, gentlemen, here we go again. Preseason has ended. A couple quick shout outs to our friends of the show, Wayne. Of course, Sean's Meats. We got the tailgate season starting.
I'm jealous of Meats. I told you that.
There's not a better guy around seasoning those meats. But I also say, Wayne, the twangers.
There's nobody better.
I've never seen anybody better with twangers.
Yeah.
Also, lion's mane. A lot of good stuff I've read on lion's mane, but you have to have it freshly plucked off the back of the lion. And you're going to see miracle things happen with that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
Lion's mane.
Okay. Lion's mane. You better do some research on that.
By the way, we got our broken table here.
Yep. That was sent in as a special gift. PCS Plumbing sent me this. Thank you, guys. By the way, you get plugged up, backed up.
PCS Plumbing is the best.
PCS
I've
Plumbing.
had them do work in my house.
I won't call him again, but anyway.
Fellow not only Newman alumni with us today, but Infinite Prague alumni, Edward Katowski.
Yes, thank you.
He's
Is that formal? Edward?
with us tonight.
How do you prefer to be
This
called?
afternoon.
Ed, Eddie?
Edward.
Okay.
Are we
He's-
called IOPers at least?
I don't know.
You don't want to say
Guardians.
peers at the end.
No.
Hopefully our church does not
Especially at
fall
our age, you know.
victim to the mosque, because there are mosques springing up to the left, to the right. Here we are stuck in the middle of a mosque.
Well, I came down, so I went and got a car wash. So I said, well, I'll go Broadway to Harlem, past Walden, and right by Town Park, a lot of long flowing robes and headgear.
I came to see
So
them. I saw them
All over.
So
all
overwhelming.
over the place. Oh,
You know, just we'll touch quickly because I know the kids and everybody loves it. I don't feel sorry at all for Canada.
Mm-hmm.
We got a president that's America first, and Canada's been getting away with shit for a long, long time. We've talked about it on this show.
I disagree. They're our
There's-
newfound friends. And listen, I bought Bastard's there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I love the
Numerous
place.
violations to the NAFTA trade agreement with us. Mexico's now involved, as is the European Union. Canada with their socialistic New World Order bullshit.
Mhm.
No. During COVID, Buffalonians couldn't go see their cottages,
Mhm.
but planes were flying in from all over the world in Canada. They did
From,
nothing.
the Isle of Muck.
They did nothing to stop the flow of fentanyl coming into our country.
Mhm.
And by the way, you have a little too many Wiggly Pops.
Yeah.
Try to get in Canada, but can walk right in. No,
Ali Akbar.
by the way,
Listen,
too,
Listen,
forest fires making us sick, and Lake Ontario, now to be called Lake America, they overwhelm that with water. It's eroding the hell out of our side. Do your research.
you
Don't worry
are
about Canadians.
ridiculously fired up.
No, I am.
Now let me
It
just
bothers
say
me.
this: this deal, if this screws up Trillium Shop, I'm screwed.
Well,
I got to get the Bastard.
You can find a guy making Crocs down here. That's what he's trying to do. Bring them Crocs, bring those cars, and bring that maple syrup back down yonder.
It was Clive, by the way.
How's that?
Did you
That's
really
right.
go to Canada to get clods?
Yes, we did the
Why
Bastard
didn't you go to
Trillium
the
shop.
sample shop? That's
Well, we
where I
did, but
went.
they had better variety.
Oh, they
Better
did?
variety.
Really?
Sample shop had about 3 or 4, like the
Right.
plain
Oh,
ones with
that's
the
what I-
band.
Yeah.
So we went. We'd go up to the Trillium Shop, plus better value on the dollar.
And not only that, but they
Yeah,
had the
that's-
plaid, plaid clogs because I wore plaid pants, and that's another story.
Well, no, they had a wide array, but I think you also like the Pride Month ones.
Yes, well, that
Wow.
wasn't even a thing then.
Tommy's big on the
Wasn't even a thing then.
I know, but you were ahead of your time.
I sure was.
You know, but
Right. Well, since we're bringing that up, I could have got a scholarship in girls' shot. You know, I was denied a chance. I could have felt like a woman and thrown shot and gone places.
he feels like a woman. Bum, ba, da, da. You and Z and me.
That's right. Wow. Yeah.
I had no idea how to throw a shot in aisle through Z. Anyway, so anyway, you're a little fired up about Canada, but it's it's our neighbor.
No, it's just you got our local jackass Poland cars and this Herr Hokel. You know, our Canadian friends. Now they've screwed us over for a long
Yeah.
time now.
Well,
It's time to end it.
So let's talk a little bit about this. Number one, they it's never publicized because they don't want us to know, but they have screwed us over in trade agreements. Number one, you said that. Number two, this is a negotiating ploy.
Oh God, yes.
What you do is you throw it out there. They get all fired up. We get fired up. The left goes nuts. But the bottom line is you're going to find out in a week or two. He's going to tell them, we'll pull this back, you pull that one back, and
Right.
we'll end up at where we were supposed to
That's
be.
exactly right. It's
Exactly.
negotiations. You know, like the price of Brazilian coffee went through the roof. The tariff didn't even take effect yet.
I love that. That was they had a bad winter or summer, and the beans fell off the vine and it was dead. That
Right.
is not because of global warming or anything else. That was a bad crop. It happens every year or
Right.
so, every 15 years, and then prices went up. Well, yeah, global warming and
Tariffs. It brings businesses back, the auto industry, all that stuff.
And
We
the
don't
auto-
make anything here anymore.
Auto industry's coming back. So is steel, aluminum. We're
Yes, it
starting to
is.
finally build stuff here.
By the way, we have a second schmelter. Now, by the way, I think I had a
Isn't
few
that-
schmelters
is that a
in my
fish?
class.
Is that a fish?
No, but it's where they make aluminum, right?
Mhm.
And the second one's opening up soon. We're bringing all that stuff back instead of relying on those zippers
And
in
guess
China.
what? Why zipper? That's
That's
racist.
terrible. I'm sorry.
But let's talk about Texas. They just did another refinery. We have all this oil and we can't refine it because we've got old ones and they
Yep.
cost a lot to build. So we ship it over to the Middle East to refine it and they ship it back. Well, now we're finally opening a refinery and maybe a couple more. That's what. Put the walls up
America,
Right.
great
again.
And we got a guy that's doing it instead of bending over, and it's American money, American lives, and it's all bullshit.
Now-
And by the way, Canada hasn't paid a dime in NATO since day one.
What else is new? So just help me. We can take over give me a weekend with the Girl Scouts.
And the
We'll
thing
take
too
over.
is,
Yeah,
listen,
yeah, right.
The thing too is, we love our Canadian friends, right?
Do you love?
We know many of
You
them.
just bitched
the
the
bills
crazy.
get no, the country, their socialistic leadership.
Yeah.
The actual people, they'll tell you first off.
They
we don't
hate
like
it.
our system like at all.
Oh,
So
you need knee surgery? Yeah, we'll talk to you in 28.
he fucked all those truck drivers over.
Wow, watch your mouth.
Yeah, well,
Do you remember Pierre Trudeau, the prime minister?
I do,
He
eh?
had a beautiful wife. Remember?
You did, but why
What
you
was
say
her
that
name?
now?
Who's the wrong? I was just thinking.
is it his son that's dating the singer?
Yes.
By the way,
Justin Trudeau was
oh,
dating.
isn't it
somebody.
funny? Speaking of wacko lefties,
He just
look who went back to England.
who?
Yeah,
The Prince and
Harry and
Oh, yeah.
Meghan went.
Harry
Meghan
and
went
Meghan.
back. They went out of money in California.
Yeah.
All
Well,
money.
expensive
Now they're
there,
back.
isn't it, huh?
And
Megan's
what are they?
come on,
Free?
she's
Gosh.
as
they're
much
living-
as
they do nothing.
as Don Moore, I would say. She's got some white blood in her. So
It's terrible. Anyways,
anyway,
Yeah.
that's about it.
so you have been fired up.
I am fired up.
We got to calm your ass down.
Now just
All right,
thought
I'm
I'd bring
just
some
kidding.
points out.
Let me get into one last thing, and then we can talk some sports. I hear General Polenkars, the Polak on Ellicott Street. He, no offense, my wife's Polish.
No.
My kids are half Polish,
Yeah.
but I hate this guy. Anyway, they're going to have an open house for ICE at the convention center to try to get some new recruits.
Good.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
man.
Him and Harold Hochul shut it down.
They did.
And do you know what people said in the comments? Well, of course they shut it down. It's a trap. They're trying to get illegals there and round them up. What illegal is going to become an ICE officer? You idiots.
By the way, you were just talking about the mosque you drove by.
Yeah.
5 times a day they gather. Where are they working?
There's no working.
We're paying for all of that.
There's
Yeah.
drugs.
It wasn't a trap to collect ICE. They're murdering people all across the country. And those jackasses, Hochul and Polenkarson and all of them, what they let 20 million in?
Yeah.
Talk about housing problems.
New York State is just, and we know they're getting more funds than our elderly family. We know they're getting more funds than people that work hard.
Oh, and one last quick thing
No,
before
you
we get
can't
into
say
sports.
Wegmans. We said it last year.
Not going to get into Wegmans. I said that last week about the 5 kebabs.
Right.
But you know what? Get the men out of the damn women's sports, right? Get them out of there.
That there are far bigger things to worry about, according to Rosh Hashanah of West Seneca.
No, I'm sorry.
She
Get them
said,
out.
that our government has far bigger things to worry about than transvestites and women's sports.
No,
So I think we got to just put it on hold.
blink once and they're in. Blink twice, it's all over. Blink 3 times,
It's
maybe
on
you
the
should get
world.
some eye wash. Anyways, get them out of there.
Yes, I agree. All right, so Bills preseason last night. Obviously preseason means really nothing in the scheme of things, but what a nice comeback. 7 or 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, down 10. They need the 2 scores. And it was just fun seeing them come together and do that. A lot of guys won't be on this team, but I just love that. The team is so tight and close, and they were going wild. Every tackle, that sideline was going wild. I thought
They
it was
really
great.
were, yeah. It was.
Some things happen too, like
You
that
gonna
wouldn't,
talk some more?
that wouldn't maybe happen
that
in a
is
regular
over,
Oh,
game.
that's
No,
all right. I
that
agree.
4th and 1 or 2 when they went,
Just kidding.
Pittsburgh's taking a look, see what
Yeah,
they can do.
Yeah, sure.
Normally they'd punt.
They punt.
And then we marched back down the field. But what I was impressed about for the preseason, by the way, Eddie's a trivia guy. Third time in franchise history we went unbeaten
That is correct.
in the
All 3 times we went
Preseason.
0-15.
That
But anyway,
worries me,
it does.
being undefeated.
But what I was impressed with in the games, especially last night, you didn't see the flurry of flags. So it was
Yep.
pretty well controlled game.
Yep.
Mistakes, yes, there was mistakes made.
Here and there, there
But
are always
really,
going to be mistakes.
You didn't see the legal procedures and the holding and all. It was a pretty clean game, and I think you got a bunch of guys out there that are well coached and really working at their crafts trying to make a football team.
Yeah, definitely. I was very impressed. I mean, it's preseason, we know that, and we were all excited about 3 weeks from last night for the home opener. We got a tough one going on in Houston. I hate that. It's like it seems to be our kryptonite down there. We just can't pull one out, and it's always close.
Yeah.
We got to go down and beat those. And it's that defense. It's not the O. It's that defense that stifles our. They're so freaking good.
They are.
Well, they got a lot of top picks, and they made good of those choices, right? And
Right?
they play hard.
Last night, I got a cast on today. I went this morning. I had a huge fight with a Steeler fan last night. I mean, he comes into my town, starts talking BS, and
Yeah.
well, I knocked him out, but
Yeah,
I
it's well
unfortunately broke a bone. What are you gonna do?
Start the new stadium the way you finished the old one, right? Eddie, what do you think? What impressed you in the preseason? Okay, now that he said that, I don't know.
3-0. 3-0.
Kidding.
No, you're right. Wayne hit it. I mean, they're very tight. They're very unified, which I love to see. I mean, they were rooting for those guys.
They were.
You know, they were having a good old time on the sidelines when they were making that comeback.
I love
Like
it.
every tackle, they were, and even every tackle, they were congratulating each other
They
on
were.
the field. You know, they're making good play. I was really impressed with our
Look, I think
DBs yesterday. I thought
DBs.
they played really well.
they did. And again, it's backup. But you know
Yeah.
what? You still got to play who's out there.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's going to look to Hairston. Oh, he missed the tackle. Yeah, you missed the tackle. The other thing was the muff punt. And you know, at the end of the day, it's one time. He's caught probably 149 straight. It's not the end.
Yeah.
Ray Davis is probably he's probably the punt returner, and he's a good one.
Yeah, I
They've
agree.
told us, and a lot of times the Bills will come out and tell you, it's not all judged on what happens in a game. They've been practicing since minicamp.
Yeah, they've been filming
and
everything.
You're right. He's probably fielded 200 punts.
Yeah.
I mean, muff one. It's going to happen.
It happens.
Nicole Hardman scares the living hell out of me
Yeah.
back there. So
Me too.
You know, and then I heard one of the local guys say today, Brandon Bean failed to address punt return. Come on, guys. At first he drafted weak. Now we see that he really didn't draft,
Draft week.
His receiver, Skylar Bell, really? Well, it looks like
I'm
Skylar
sorry.
Bell can play a little bit.
Didn't Ray Davis lead the NFL?
And kick returns.
Kick return.
Same,
Okay,
yeah.
not punt, sorry.
Yeah.
But he's a punt returner. We also know that Shakir
Shakir.
can be more of a catcher, but he's steady-handed. And you have McCole Hardman, who, if he could hold onto the ball, he's fast. He scares me now. He is like, to me, it's sink or swim with him, right? He could break one for 70 yards, but he could bobble one and fumble at any time.
He's the guy running down the field and he's switching the hands and he drops the ball. That was
that
kind of mistakes.
guy, yeah.
Don't forget Keon Coleman
Mm-hmm.
was a punt returner in college, and it might be an option. if and
I'm
when
sure
he's
they've
able to
looked
play.
at him in practice. They looked at somebody else in practice too that I heard about, but I forgot who.
Will Hardman even make the team? That's the question.
I don't think so.
I don't
I'm going to
think
say
so.
no.
I don't think so.
No.
They might try to sneak him back as a vet, though. He's got options. They might try to sneak him back in the practice squad, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I say no. But
Yeah, I say no as well. I think this was a pretty easy camp to figure out. I also think that Carter looks, and more I'm reading that he really wasn't good at 4-eye, and they didn't like him backing up nose tackle, so they may be looking for a draft choice for him.
Well, the key there,
yeah,
though, is the kid from Penn State left the game. Now, is that a long-term injury? Is that, did he get dinged?
Mm-hmm.
But he left the game right near the end. He went
He
to 10.
left late. I saw it.
So
Yeah, it's true. They like Gaines by picking up Gaines. He's a mauler.
Mhm.
and you're gonna have the other guy suspended for the first 3 games.
Right.
So
Yeah, but and what a find though in our starter there. I love that guy, Dante. What's it?
Deion Walker?
Deion Walker. So
well, yeah, well that's again being
What-
got criticized for that.
4th round pick.
He's T.J. Sanders, 94.
Yeah.
with a year in the weight room, played really well.
Mhm.
No, he's made some good
He's
decisions.
got like
there.
a pisha or something. We can't play him.
Right. No, I know.
It's a
but
disease. They won't put their hands on it.
sometimes guys got to get in that weight room and get NFL bodies.
Like
right?
me, look at my body. I mean, you don't just chisel this by
No.
sitting home on the couch.
That's right. No, I don't. That's interesting. Punter. I
Excuse
think
me.
we found a punter.
Found
Dolman.
a punter last night.
Found a
Connor
punter.
Dolman.
Sure.
And it's been all week. I've been reading Biscaglia, and he does the hang times of every practice and everything that he's
He
at.
does. Yes, he does.
And he's got it. Dolman won it. He's also can kick off in a pinch, and he's on a rookie contract.
He also might
Yeah.
kick off all year.
He might to
Yeah.
save the leg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you really don't want it 5 yard deep in the end zone. They go to the 35.
No, and he
You
can
want
do
it
that
to
if
the
need be.
You want it to the 2.
Right.
But of course, we had an ex-coach that thought it was great to drill it into the end zone and
Oh,
not take
yeah.
clock off 13
Oh,
seconds.
No, that's
All right, I'll
Another's
stop.
Day.
No, that's it.
Another's Day.
I'll stop. I'm pissed.
The timeout should have been used there, but whatever.
Guarding grass. I like
Um,
guarding grass. By the way, a lot of people I used that last night. That we liked McDermott as a head coach, but his D of guarding grass and people were spitting out their pop.
No, but the bottom line with Sean, he turned our team around.
Yes, he did.
He'll go in that family wall there.
Yeah,
But it
he'll
was
also
time.
he'll also be a coach next
Right.
year. No
He
question
will,
about
no
it.
It was time
No
for it
doubt
was
about
time
it.
for a change.
That
And
the D was left behind.
And then
It
you'll
got to
hear-
be attacked.
people say, well, it's funny. Bean got him out and then got promoted from GM to GM.
Yeah,
And Bean was stunned at that press conference, I thought.
is that big baller being?
It is big baller Bean.
Do
But anyways,
you think that's from the locker room showers, or do you think it's just
I don't know.
baller?
I think that's, they're in their executive suite.
They say that
kind of
about
stuff.
Ryan, by the way, but we won't say anything.
But anyways, let's see what else. Offensive line. I think
So did Grable settle on that swing tackle?
he's probably the best bet we have right
I
now.
think so too.
I also think the kid they drafted last year, Coates from UConn.
That
big
coach
kid.
kid from New England.
No,
That's his brother.
Chase
Watch
Coates.
Coates!
I think he can play guard and tackle.
Okay,
A lot of people are thinking it's that Nick Broker,
broker's caught. Telling you right now.
but
Well, what's it? Andre Reese Jones something? Or
I think he'll get waived and probably brought back. He only
Back.
plays guard.
Okay.
So the kid from UConn, and
I don't know who's from
the
UConn.
names, I think he plays guard and tackle. That might be a guy they might keep. Now Van Pan Granger,
Yeah.
he's hurt again. Is he an IR candidate?
Yeah. They're gonna probably not want to release him because of the draft status.
Right.
But man, I don't know about him.
He might.
He
be,
got passed by Cushenberry pretty quickly,
Mhm.
and even they
he's
put Fina.
hurt. You got to play.
Fina can play center, and if they put Fina on the practice squad,
I think Fina probably will end up on the practice
I do
squad.
too. So I mean, I don't know about
I'll
Van
tell you,
Zandt
you know,
Granger anymore.
He played the start of the game last night, and there was no flaw. He played a pretty clean game. I think he's a practice squad candidate
Yeah.
for sure.
Sure.
Can't think of the guy from UConn though. He's a big kid, like 6'8". He's
Don't
big.
remember anybody from UConn. I'm sorry.
And he played guard, and he can play both tackles. And I think he might beat out that Nick Brogan guy. It's just my
Yeah, I
guess.
think Broker's probably done. Broken, whatever.
Tight ends, probably 3, right?
The 3.
We know the 3.
And then they're saying 4 probably because the fullback will jump. I
That's
mean,
it,
he's
yeah.
not really a tight end, but they'll
Yeah.
throw him in with that group.
Right, and then they'll bring back Leite for the practice squad.
Yeah, that
probably.
kid can play.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, we got a pretty good set of tight ends.
Now running back's interesting. It all comes down to Ty
Ty
Johnson.
Johnson. Is he hurt bad or not?
Is he one of those on cut down day?
Yeah.
They're allowed to put 2 guys on injured reserve, and they're not done for the season.
And bring him back.
They
Yeah.
don't have to do roster shuffling. They can just call it that way. Is Ty Johnson a candidate for that? Is Ty Johnson ready to play?
We don't know. They never really
We don't.
update you.
And if he is a candidate for the IR for some reason, I think Frank Gore takes that
Me
last
too.
spot.
I like what the kid did. The other
too.
kid.
Yeah, Wheeler is.
Wheeler. He's a hard runner. But we've talked. How many camps have we talked about running backs that look fantastic?
Yes.
And they end up on practice squads.
Three
everywhere.
years this guy has busted ass and bought in.
Yeah,
and
Gore. Yeah.
I think, and he caught the ball last night. And listen,
Yes,
I
he
like Ian Wheeler too.
Yeah.
But I think he's probably a practice squad
Definitely.
guy
Definitely.
for me.
They might, and if Ty Johnson's okay, they're both going to be practice squads.
I think so too, unless Gore could find a team. I
Yeah.
mean, that kid can.
Well, he can
Mm.
play. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's wonder. It's
His
just,
height's maybe against him. And but
He'll get you that yard though. That
we've
Wheeler
seen him-
kid, we needed something out of him, and we needed like 6 yards, and he was stopped way before that. He just kept.
Well, where
going.
he was impressive to me was in the Cleveland game. People have to remember they scrimmaged about 50 plays on Thursday.
Mhm.
So then you go to the game
Can I ask you, why do people have to remember?
because people think they don't realize that
People remember this.
a lot of the games, it's the same plays you're seeing again.
Yeah.
So like there was one draw play, for example, that the Browns read right away
Is that like
because
you
they
would know
saw
that?
it on Thursday.
Can you explain to the
Exactly
viewers
right.
about
But-
Newman?
And Wheeler ran through that. He ran hard. At Newman in the morning, I was with the offense putting in the plays, and in the afternoon I played D. And I-
Again, he's telling us.
well, you just
No, I
me
asked
to.
him. I
Yeah,
asked him.
you
No,
did.
tell the viewers.
So I put that player in, and there's a guy that's paying attention. Whatever.
Yeah.
But,
So basically, you learn the plays in the morning, and then sniff them, quote unquote, sniff them out
Right.
in the afternoon.
because I knew it was coming. You remember in the Cleveland game, the tight end
Yes.
Haas drew 3 penalties. Our tight ends ate them up Thursday. So those Cleveland guys were seeing that again. And yeah, obviously we were grabbing jersey and stuff. So anyways, I thought Wheeler ran really hard, but Gore would be the guy I think would make it.
I appreciate the 50 or 51-year-old Newman story. I do.
Well, you
I asked for it. No, I did. I asked for it.
Toyota, you
At
asked
least
what
you
you
showed
get.
some oranges.
Well, that's okay.
I sat home.
Right.
I sat
Okay.
home.
Well, I
I'm
joined
gonna
you,
check- I'm gonna
joined you
chase-
guys a month later.
I'm gonna just chase a little orange ball around.
Busted my ass for like 3 weeks of the hottest 2-a-day hell forever, and then joined you guys on Labor Day weekend.
And got made the team, got the uniform.
Got everything.
But why didn't your dad
Should have
say,
thrown me
"Tom, get
back.
your ass
Dad
back
should have
here"?
thrown me back. Anyways, that's our receivers. What do you guys think
Oh
there?
boy, wide receiver.
I think wide receivers is pretty easy. I think the top 5 kind of carve themselves out.
Me too.
You know,
They're gonna
Shakir,
keep
Coleman.
6, you think, or
The only
Yes.
6 would be
Surefield, right?
yeah, there'll be Surefield maybe for special teams,
Yeah.
and then and ready to play. if
And
you
by
need
the
him.
way, he can catch the ball too, so he's not.
Oh
gonna
no,
hurt
I
you.
know he's a guy you could actually elevate and he can play,
Yep.
yeah.
or be on the 53 that week.
Right.
Right.
Well, you got to see, Coleman's. Everybody's in a boot. We don't know what's going on. So if somebody's down, Surefield he can play.
Practice squad candidates.
Yeah.
What do you think there?
Well, there's a lot. I mean, let's start at inside linebacker.
No, first with
Oh,
receivers.
Oh, receivers.
I think Macklin
Uh,
sure merits that.
I think Macklin and Surefield, if he doesn't make 53.
No, I think Surefield makes the team.
Yeah.
Macklin, I think. Shavers will probably go on physically unable.
He'll be
Yeah.
pup.
He's a talented player, but that was a pretty bad injury.
Yeah, it was.
I'm trying to think some of the other receivers.
It was late.
Gosselin,
And that was a playoff loss, wasn't it?
it
Didn't
might
he went
have
down
been.
in
Was it the
playoffs?
playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're talking only since
Right.
January, February.
I think that might be Gosselin might be a practice squad candidate,
Yeah.
and God knows what else is around there, right?
I don't know.
Skylar Bell looked really sharp.
It was nice to see him. Yeah, it was nice to see him. 10 he had 10 targets. He had 7.
Yep.
Not a lot of yards.
And by the way, had his guy beat if
Yes.
Buchel makes a little bit better pass. That's
God,
funny.
he had him beat. And it hung
Touchdown.
up. It hung up there. Yeah, and again, it's not about the touchdown. It's about the guy and what he could have done with it. Because, at the end of the day, who cares?
Speaking of that, for example, I was very impressed with all 3. Well, obviously Josh, right? But the 2 other quarterbacks, how well they played this summer.
They played fair.
And-
I was scared going in. I
You
said, these
gotta-
guys can't come out and do anything. And
Kudos
they
to
did.
Joe Brady. I mean, Kyle Allen looked like he could fill in for a game or two.
Game or
Strong
two.
arm. And Buchel, they played well. And kudos to Joe Brady and the offensive staff there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's what we got. I think one of the biggest things that the national writers and broadcasters are hesitant about is Brady. I don't have that trepidation. I don't know if I'm just being silly, but I believe the guy's going to do it. I really do.
Look at it this way too. If they call it a catch, which it was,
Right? Because the next
In-
day they
in
called
Denver.
it 3 times.
then Brady's
Catch.
probably the head coach in L.A.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
we still got McDermott, and
That's
maybe
true.
it's
Maybe it's
I
a-
don't know, but
Should we say what my mom says?
wait, sure.
He waits.
Yeah.
A blessing in disguise.
Yes, that
Oh,
could very
yes.
well be a blessing, but believe me, I've said some disguises.
I had
Anyways,
a lot of disguises. Anyway, yeah. So I'm excited about this defense. Now it's going to take a couple weeks to gel, and we're going to have our share of mistakes. But I think when this defense gels, when we attack, I said yesterday, yesterday there was a play where it was 3rd and 8 or whatever, and we brought the house, and he threw it away and hit the ground because he had nowhere to go, nothing to do. I'd rather see that than 2 or 3 guys dancing on the line with 8 and 9 in the secondary.
Absolutely.
They also had a play yesterday. It was 3rd and long, and we blitzed, and there was a confusion with coverage, and they got the first down.
Right.
But you'll take the good with the bad, I think. Right.
And that's a learning experience.
Right.
It was they messed up the coverage, but no, I please, I'll go down. We said it all the time. I'll go down with doing it what I believe is the right way, which is pressure.
Right. We've always said football today. You got to have your quarterback, right? He's got to be on, and you got to protect him, and you got to do something to stop theirs. And laying back and covering grass with these guys, everything's pass interference.
Exactly.
So go attack.
You got 8 or 9 in the secondary. All they're doing is groping
Go
guys. They're wide
attack
open.
their guys. And yeah, if we get beat, okay. Put the ball back in Josh's hands that much quicker.
That much quicker. We've said that too, and I agree. No, would it be crappy to see a bomb and a guy wide open touchdown? Okay, but kick it back to Josh. We'll come back.
And I know over the years, Eddie, you remember the what was it, the Dirty Bird, the Blitz, Grits, whatever that was in
I don't remember.
Atlanta, Glanville. And after a while, that was beatable. Sure, that all is beatable after time.
And by the way, it's not just blitz, right? Because that'll kill you after time. It's where you're coming from, disguising.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a blitz. It's not a blitz. Oh, it looks like one guy's coming. No, 4 are coming.
And the other thing
that's how you do it.
The other thing we've talked a lot about, Bean gets credit or blamed for not bringing in defensive ends and stuff. But on the same token, he brings in a Russo or a Epinesa or the 2 guys who got Deion Walker, 94, T.J. Sanders. But if you're covering grass, you're not giving those guys a chance to put any heat on anybody.
They can't get any heat.
And now, if we have a little bit more of an aggressive D and our corners are playing a little more of a man, a little tighter, now maybe you put some heat on these guys.
You mean on 3rd and 6 we shouldn't be 15 yards off?
I don't think so. Not all the time.
No.
Every once in a while, go attack them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. This is one hell of a schedule, though.
And I also think that this Leonard came in and he's able to take what we have and set up something that best suits them. How many guys have you heard? 94, Landon Jackson, right? This is the D I played in college.
Right.
Michael Hoyt last night.
He can't wait.
This is my kind of D.
He's chomping at the bit.
And what they've done is they've made the D. Sean McDermott is a very, very, very intelligent coach.
Yes, he is.
But I think the Bills D relied a little bit on thinking, and this is more of a more read and react, go get them, see ball, get ball kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think it suits some of the athletes that we have gotten drafting late in the first round every year.
Well, that's the other thing. Yeah, you're right about that. You're going to have to rely, if we go to this more pressure D, you're going to have to rely on your corners and your safeties, and you're going to have to get in their face, and then you can get there. But
and they're long, lanky, they can knock down some balls. That Deion Walker, the last game, the Carolina game, right? Did he play?
Yeah.
He was almost unblockable by the Panthers.
Yeah.
He was unreal.
He looked good.
And Sanders is a big kid, a little more finesse.
Parker had a knockdown last night.
TJ, and he doesn't have his pro body yet, right? Like
he looks thin almost.
He relies a lot on athleticism and finesse. Wait till he gets in that weight room for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I like.
He might come out chiseled like you.
Well, 56. I always.
Warlock?
No. Von Miller said this guy's going to be something. He's on the team right now. What's his name? The outside.
Javon.
Javon. What's his last name? I can't think of his name.
I know. That might be his last name.
No, his first name's Javon. Is it Solomon?
Solomon.
That guy can bring it.
Yeah, they like him in this defense. So he's on your roster. Listen, it's going to be a fun year, but I could really look at that now. Again, I love the Bills. I like this team. I think we're very talented, and of course we have Josh. I look at them. This team could be 0-3 or 1-3 and still be good.
Sure.
Because my God, what a gauntlet! You got the Rams in Week 4. You got the Patriots. You got Baltimore, and you got the Lions. Not Baltimore? Houston. And the Lions. My God, what a
Chargers too.
Chargers.
I think the new D helps us in a little bit that teams don't have a whole lot to think the same old as.
Well, I'm hopeful of that, number one, and number two, I just believe Josh can do almost anything.
Well,
and then we keep hearing about I read something today on national stuff, and it goes, "Oh, the very suspect wide receiver crew with Josh Allen." I don't believe it's suspect at all. I'm
We
sorry,
haven't
I don't.
addressed the wide receivers.
I don't. I think DJ Moore's a stud. I think he's going to show it.
Shakir's a good player. Moore's good.
Moore's a great player.
I think Keon Coleman's way better than everybody's giving him credit for.
I'd like to see him break out.
Joshua Palmer had some injuries last year. He's a get open guy. And Sky Bell,
I like the one he drafted him. I thought we got him way after we should have.
right? So no, and by the way, we might have the 3 best catching tight ends in football. I mean,
Don't forget
together.
the tight ends. Exactly. I mean, when you got and then if you get a Ty Johnson back, and even Ray Davis, but more Ty Johnson, the dump off to him, the dump off to one of the tight ends, or maybe not just dump off to the tight ends. The bottom line is we got a lot of weapons again, and again, the number 1 rusher in football, which we didn't even see this preseason much. Don't forget about Cook. I mean,
when we did, he looked good.
He looked good. This is a very good football team. It's going to be about the gelling of the D, how it reacts, how they learn, and it might take a couple games. I just hope we don't come out of those games losing them tight ones, because then you could be 1-2, 1-3.
Just get me to the playoffs, right? And
That's
get me
it.
to the
And
playoffs with as
healthy.
close to the roster we have as
Healthy.
we started with.
You got to be healthy.
You know, any other surprise players that might?
I was reading on ESPN. They projected 53s for every team, and they had Buffalo Joe not making the team.
I don't
you
see
agree
that.
with that?
Not
No.
at all.
I
And I'll
think
tell you
He's a
why.
lock to make it.
He's a lock
personally.
because he's the best special teams player we have.
And you see special teams last night, and he
Were-
didn't play.
He didn't play. They
So
were
that
awful.
really helped
Well,
him.
first
if
off,
he was a ball
He didn't
guy.
play.
Yeah.
No.
Number 2, again, I'll go back to
We heard that he didn't play. Go ahead.
listen
Call
to
it.
what they tell
He
you.
didn't play.
The other day they interviewed
I went through it.
Brady.
Yeah.
And they mentioned Buffalo Joe, and he goes, his team loves him. The guys love him. Every time he makes a play, our sideline explodes. That's number 1. Number 2, he came back to camp in phenomenal shape. To the point, where'd you get this way? And I guess it was a local gym or something. Now, I think they love the guy, and he's a 4th best special team.
Plus, he's got to deal with like Frank's plumbing or something.
Well, whatever. No, I think Buffalo Joe makes the
Call
team.
Frank.
Everybody's giddy
Basement.
with 49
All
now.
things basement team.
But Joe,
Yeah,
when he
Joe.
played against the Browns, he was outstanding.
Yeah.
Well, he was a tackling machine
Yeah.
on special teams
I
and at
agree.
linebacker.
Yeah.
Now they said that the kid, who's a Riesler, who's
49.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
I'm
played
doing
well.
it too.
I have a problem,
He
guys.
did,
I'm
but-
getting older. Names are escaping
Yeah.
me. But he had a good. Here's what they said. He had a good camp. He didn't excel in the games.
Right.
I think he's your practice squad.
And that's why I think he played more
Yeah.
last
They
night.
wanted to see.
Oh, sure.
Now, what I think might happen, the H is silent.
Houston.
I think they'll keep 5 corners and put Walker
Okay.
on IR, and
Yes.
keep that extra linebacker.
Yes, they will. They'll keep the extra linebacker, and I think Walker is going to end up on this team, but maybe not the 53.
Right. And I really love this IGB.
Yeah.
I mean, these Ohio State Buckeyes,
He's crazy.
they're well coached.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
sure.
He is going to be a player.
Have you ever been to Columbus?
I have never.
Do you know their coach, Paul?
I do not, but you look at Jordan Hancock.
yeah.
You
You've
look
been there?
at
Yes, I've been to Columbus.
You been to Rome, Georgia?
you look
Yeah,
at those guys. They're well played. You also have
It's close to Tennessee, you know.
It is.
D. Alfred can play corner,
Oh, I like the way
Hancock
he plays.
can play nickel
Hancock's
corner.
played
So
very well.
I think they keep that extra linebacker or 49 again. Walker, I
What's
believe.
wrong,
goes-
Jenkins? I don't know.
I don't know.
What's wrong with
He
him?
goes to. I think he goes to the practice squad.
All right, thank you. For
Buffalo
saying
Joe's going nowhere.
that. No, he's doing no way. But and with that deal, he's making a few bucks. So God bless him. Lancaster, New York resident.
I just think people have to
Just an
remember,
awesome story.
It is.
again, telling people, right?
Yeah.
Listen to what they're telling you. They love Frank Gore.
Right.
Ty Johnson, what he's done. What has Josh Allen said about Ty Johnson?
Oh my God.
Best third
Best
down back
third
in
down back
football.
in football.
Now, sometimes.
Yeah, you know you can't listen to that. Josh Allen thinks he runs the team.
Right. Sometimes.
He's an egomaniac. I hate that guy.
Sometimes they'll tell you. Just listen.
Says Dan from Lovejoy.
Right. just tell you they'll listen. Buffalo Joe's just an old-fashioned linebacker, you know, and I think he makes the team.
His dad's not happy. You don't call him under reason. It's just
Oh, whatever.
You know, Buffalo Joe's not.
I
Whatever.
sure hope so. I sure hope he makes.
No, I don't. I'm not even
I think
concerned.
he's a lock too.
I'm not even concerned. I'm not.
It's funny. I was thinking on the drive over how we go back and forth, not really consternation, but we talk a lot about who's going to make it, who isn't. At the end of the day, there are not many huge surprises, and there's a reason they're gone.
Yeah.
Really.
And I think we all, we all have our favorite players.
And there's
and
always
stuff.
a numbers game.
Right.
How many at each position? I get that.
But I've gotten better over those years, and God forbid, 68 of them, where you get a little less heart and a little more brain.
Right.
And I do like the local guys. My kids will tell you. But Buffalo Joe, I think his play proved that out.
Yeah.
Over being a local guy.
And I've talked to your kids recently. They're kind of.
Well, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. But that's
We embarrass our kids now.
pretty much the team. Here's a question I got. I'll start with you, Ed.
Yes, sir.
Favorite player on the Bills? Player
Today?
that you no, just
Any.
the current roster. No, the current roster.
Current, okay.
The current roster.
I have a guy that.
Besides Josh, right? We all know.
Well, it could be Josh.
Could be.
I mean, let's
I mean,
face it. All three will probably say,
yeah,
I love Josh too.
Yeah, let's say we'll put Josh aside.
All right.
All right.
I have one that I've.
I mean, I would say a couple years ago, Milano is one of my guys.
This current roster
This
now,
current
what
roster.
looks like to be our roster.
All right, you calm yourself.
Calm down.
Calm down. I would say probably going to be a thing that you wouldn't say, but I'm going to say Shakir.
Okay, good choice.
Oh, you're
I
right.
think that guy comes up every third down, every time we need him.
Met him a couple times, and I really like him. Yeah, I like him. He's a good guy. Yep.
Got a nice afro, nice looking one.
Edward.
I'm going with a guy we just talked extensively about,
Ooh,
Buffalo Joe.
Buffalo Joe.
Good.
He's my favorite guy.
Look at Tom
Good-
smiling.
good answer.
I think he's liking that one.
Buffalo Joe is right up there, but there's another guy that really intrigues me, and it's the Canadian guy, Michael Hoyt.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yeah.
He is.
What did he show us in 7 quarters last year? My
last
God.
year, his refusal to leave the team
Yeah.
on the bench when he was hurt,
Yeah.
he wanted to stay with his team. Listening to his interviews, what he brings, that guy just has Buffalo written all over him.
Kind of
Like
does.
down the road on the radio or something. You know what I mean? Like
I could see him go nuts this year if he stays healthy.
his emotion, getting into the game last night, getting the crowd into it. He's kind of quietly becoming a favorite and real
Right, Tom?
close head and head with Buffalo.
Should you go inside with that felony?
Right.
Maybe hide.
Well, they're probably clearing the mosque out right now. But no, that's
4 o'clock.
that Michael
prayer
Hoyt
time.
last night. And last night when they were interviewing him on the sideline, he said, "What do we got? What do we got?" Oh, and the pass went
Yeah,
to
that's right.
the
Yeah.
pass went and just missed. Was it Bell? I think it was Bell. And then he goes, "That's a hell of a punt. That's a hell of a punt."
I
And,
was ushering back.
I'll tell you one thing though. I've seen enough and heard enough on Maddie Glab. That's enough.
You don't like Maddie?
Oh,
Because
God.
she just was enhanced
That's
too.
enough for me.
Really?
I
That's enough.
I'm alright with Maddie.
I'm not.
here's what I like Matty Glad,
Yeah.
but here's what gets me, and I know preseason I want to hear the game.
Yeah. And all they do is talk
I know.
And it's,
Let's
you know,
go
and
down
we-
to Maddie for another special guest.
about, yeah.
She was standing on the
She was on that box.
boxes to talk to Spencer
That was
Brown.
pretty fun.
That was cute.
pretty
See, I
fun.
don't see any of this, boys.
Yeah, that was.
But
she was
I will say the Bills have really beefed up their broadcast, and it's a breath of fresh air
Bye bye,
over
GR.
this GR with Mitch
Mitch
Morris.
Morris.
I don't know the other guy, Jim.
Oh, I know who you mean.
Oh,
I
there's
forget
Tupraso.
Yeah.
Chris
Chris
Tupraso.
Tupasso, yeah.
And
they
there's
have,
a
don't
Jim.
they have Paul Peck on
They have
there?
Peck,
too?
and I like
I
him.
like Paul Peck.
If you guys listen to
He
UB
was
football,
good.
Paul Peck's awesome.
Hey, before, yeah.
Go ahead.
Now you're gonna get dirty about this, but I
Oh,
was in the
dirty.
bathroom with Paul Peck once.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
get dirty. It depends
No,
on.
it was at the All Star.
What-
The Bisons had an All Star game in Buffalo, and they had a big banquet where they had all these people, and it was at the Adams Mark. And I went in
You
there.
went
and
and
Peck
saw.
was in there.
Did you talk to him
Yeah,
over the
I
urinal?
did. Yeah,
You know,
and, you know, I
Wayne
said I
will-
really enjoyed her. You know, he was a heck of a nice guy.
Wayne will
Yeah.
tell you,
Yes.
I've been a big fan of Paul Peck for quite a few years
Yeah.
now. Listening to him do the UB games. He used to do it with Jeff Nixon. I don't know who the color guy is now.
Mhm.
And then Brad Ryder's like the third of the team.
Yep.
But Paul Peck also does something, Edward, on Channel 5, the cable.
WBBZ.
Yeah,
BTV.
the bowling show, which I
He
think is
does
really
beat
cool.
the champ. Yeah.
Wow.
He does a
Yes,
real good
he
job
does.
with that.
He
So
does,
Paul
yeah.
Peck's awesome. Yep.
Yeah, he is. He's
Well,
great.
I stream, so I don't see your BBZ.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
listen, well, listen, this has been an enjoyable afternoon. We're talking Friday, August 27th. And,
Before you close off, if
yeah.
you have
yeah, go
one
ahead.
second, controversial topic.
Okay.
You guys saw the Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Yes. Good
Does
question.
O.J. Simpson belong on the Ring of Honor?
I'm gonna let Tom start.
Okay.
But I put a good thought into that. All right.
Okay.
One thing I've heard some of our local media say, I don't need a 70s running back. But first off, screw that, right? 70s running back.
The best,
Because-
probably the best in history.
because
him and Jim Brown.
Our local guys are into the passing, the cigar league, and fantasy
yeah,
points.
fantasy.
That was magical times in
Oh,
'73.
God. I loved him.
My dad yelling out the door, he's got 89, and we were at a lot of the games watching.
Yes.
We were.
To run, we opened the season in '73, and we gained 250 yards.
Right.
And Chuck Fairbanks, coach of the Pats, said it was like Grant going through Richmond. We knew what they were going to do, and we
And
couldn't
we
stop.
couldn't
them.
stop.
They ran about 3 plays, right?
I just remember his cuts. He'd plant that outside foot and he was
I
gone.
know.
He was a big back,
Yeah.
fast, just okay. Now, fast forward, I loved him as an actor, loved him on the networks, right? Doing the games.
Fast forward.
But we now
Nice.
know the situation comes up with
Yes.
Nicole and Goldman.
Yeah.
And we all know, I know he was found innocent of a group of his peers. Okay.
His brother.
Right.
Yeah.
We saw that. That was a cluster of a trial.
Jury.
He also was found guilty of his peers in the civil case.
Right.
So we can flip a coin there. My answer is OJ wasn't the same OJ once all that shit started happening. But to answer your question, Ed, why not put the electric company up? The name Electric Company.
Just electric company.
That's a good.
2003 in 14 games.
And now
Nobody could stop him.
Now you're honoring kind of the whole thing.
The whole thing, and he's got a little bit of that too. Because a lot of those guys, the ones that are still alive,
Yeah.
didn't want to sign with him anymore or be associated with him. So it's
Right.
not just us, and it's not racist.
Right.
Right.
Oh God, it's not racist.
But
Well,
Care what color
he,
he was, he sliced up people.
but I remember those were magical times.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, our kids have no idea. But go watch the '73 highlights.
Oh, I showed my
And
son one day.
Reggie
He goes, look at
McKenzie.
that.
I
Yeah.
personally know Joe DeLamiere. I've met him quite a few times. He used to play
You go to his
racquetball.
house and stuff.
No, I've never done that, but he's an awesome guy. And what that line did, I put Electric Company in the
that
circle.
would be.
So
good.
that is a good solution. If they didn't do that, though, I'm fine with not being him being out there. And you're talking to a guy who idolized him,
Right.
No,
like many. Here.
I agree with what you said, but I kind of think and I'll also throw one other.
Why don't you write that into the
I might.
big baller?
Why not put Bermuda Triangle up too? That was another great era.
Well, there were so many deaths with the Sharks down there.
No, you know.
Oh, you mean the? Oh, okay.
Right.
You mean the Smurlers?
So that was another awesome era in Bills football, and
It was fun.
you didn't run into that group.
No, you.
But
oh.
I think you or find a section because a lot of fans loved that era and OJ and all that, and it was the house that Juice built,
Yeah.
right, Rich?
Yeah.
So I would say put Electric Company up
They
somewhere.
named it Rich, and I never did get any of those frozen cream puffs.
No,
I mean,
but at least they
they're wonderful.
paid the money they bought it for.
Yeah, exactly.
But to answer your
So,
question, Electric Company.
And Ed, what do you think?
I think he should be on it
Okay, tell us why.
because I think you have to just judge the person and what they did on the field.
On the field, forget the
Forget-
bylaws,
I
the
what if,
misgivings.
what if hypothetically one of our Ring of Honor guys gets into a domestic argument with their spouse or whatever and kills them? Say he kills them.
Mm-hmm.
Does he
Do you,
come down?
do you remove him off of there? That's my big argument.
Hmm.
I don't think you can judge somebody's off the field. To me, it's on the field,
Mhm.
period. Now, Pete Rose, you can argue,
Mhm.
Pete Rose gambled on baseball, which was
From
in
the
the
dugout.
rules from the dugout.
Right.
He should not be in the Hall of Fame, period, no
Right.
matter what he did, because he broke a
Mm.
cardinal rule of baseball.
Well, there's a break of a cardinal rule of not baseball, and that's cutting people's throats.
Yes. Sure.
No,
I'm
what he
sorry.
did, I mean,
I listen. I idolize the
But
guy.
Eddie
Yeah.
brings up a
I
good
spent a
point.
whole day with him, and I just he's not the same. Well, he's dead, but
Eddie brings
Yeah.
up a good point. Say we won't name a name, but they fight their wife and it's killed.
Yeah.
The wife's killed in a fight. Do we take that name down?
well,
I don't know. I mean, it's.
I mean, I don't
That's
know.
the question.
I guess for me, I was okay either way. I wouldn't have screamed if they kept him in.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to scream racism
Yeah,
because
I'm
they
not
took him
either.
out.
It's their decision. Your electric company solution is a great solution.
I think
I think that would be really cool.
that
This is
kind
why
of
he's the head honcho.
Yes.
that kind of solves, because I remember those times,
Yes.
Do you?
and it was magical. And
Yes, it was.
I put electric company up, and I was, because it was okay, a feat of the team.
Yeah.
Bong,
Remember,
bong.
Buffalo had the oranges. Miami had the juice. No, Miami had the oranges.
Yeah,
Buffalo had
this
the
is
juice.
yeah, it's a hip. Mm-hmm.
So you checking the time?
Can I help you? Yeah, yeah, it's gone a little long. I know.
That's
Yeah,
right, I
and
love hearing it.
behind Eddie's head, there's a little bit of light. Yeah, I know. I understand. We're not professional here.
Right.
We have a tripod and a phone. Okay. Yeah, so we don't really care what you think. All
My
right,
phone
caller.
doesn't have a line.
All right, you're an idiot, caller. Okay, don't call again. All right, have a nice life. Bye.
Well, anyways, guys, good show. Good question, Ed. I say put
Oh,
electric
thank you.
company up. And you
I
know
like
what?
that,
It's
Tom.
a hallway of history and all that in there. Let me put something inside there.
How about the
Electric
hip?
company.
Just put up the hip.
You do that too.
All right, guys.
Great.
Anyways,
Good,
good
good.
good seeing all you
Lot of
guys.
fun.
Remember, hope on the brain,
It's a
not dope
pleasure.
in your veins.
Dope
Pleasure
on
being
your
with you,
what?
boys.
Not dope in your veins.
What was the
Hope.
first part?
Hope on the brain, not dope in the veins.
Wow.
Remember?
You are.
He's unbelievable.
He's unbelievable. You just
No.
gotta.
I'm like in the presence of royalty.
Hey, really?
Well,
Maybe put him in a hall.
He
Guys,
should-
I'll
maybe
tell
he
you
should
what.
go on
my
Tell
mom
us.
took a lot of risks without carrying it.
Not sure what that did, but okay. All right, guys. Good night, Eddie. Welcome back,
Thank
and
you. Thank you for
we'll try to
having
get you
me
in
back.
occasionally. We have
Yeah.
talked to your agent, and it's getting a little pricey, so we're gonna have to talk.
By the way, I was
Times are
going to tell
tough,
my
you know.
kids, you see this?
Yes,
Twice,
yes.
tables did not come back to our house. From the
We know where
tailgates.
they go,
Now, they
Tom.
weren't broke.
Yeah.
No.
But
I remember you saying that.
pulling away from the tailgate, is that Dad's table?
Yeah, I know. It's you know, Tom, and we never thought we'd talk like this, but like our fathers, but we
But
are
you know,
now.
what's funny is we were out, we parked at this Jacko, he played with the boys in hockey and stuff. And he's got like a little room off the back of his house with all this shit.
That people leave.
And there are tables, and Gretsch, look, they're not
Yeah,
ours.
yours.
Oh wow! What happened to yours? You have no
The-
idea.
It was, somebody got Ronnie used this guy used that. I end up with all kinds of Ronnie Lawrence clothing.
Really?
I could open up an apparel shop.
That's amazing. You, I won't be able to pull a wagon in this town the way my kids go.
Well, the guys, Jacko was wearing this Bills Andre Reed jersey, and he goes, "You know, I got this. Clean it up. Somebody left a table and a bag. They had gone to the Bills store. So what he did is he put the table and the bag in his hallway, and he goes, I left it there almost half a season, figuring somebody's gonna knock.
Yeah.
Nobody did. He
Nobody
goes,
did?
I wore it.
I wore it.
Sure. Absolutely.
So, you know, here's what I like. A, don't pay government taxes. B, steal. 3, no, just
No, but he's
no. He waited.
those tables back there were not ours. Gretsch went and looked. So my kids pulled away.
Well, at some point, you know, the children they must figure out what's going on.
I've never pulled away from a tailgate. Wayne, is that your table now? Just keep going.
Just go. I'm out
Wait,
of
is
here.
there a Coors or something in there? You want a beer already?
All right, we got to go. You guys talking beer? Should I turn it off?
Yeah, we're done with the show, right?
Oh, you thought I was?
Oh.
You thought we were still
We're still
going?
on.
Yeah, we're still live.
We're still live.
Good thing I didn't say anything about past affairs.